Have you ever felt that something powerful was shifting beneath the surface of your life, even though nothing around you seemed different? There are moments when the universe works in silence, preparing events that will completely transform your future. Today may be one of those moments. This message has found you for a reason. It is not about chasing someone or forcing destiny to happen. It is about recognizing that the energy surrounding your soulmate is changing in a dramatic way. They are standing at the edge of one of the biggest decisions they have ever faced, and deep inside, they know that staying where they are is no longer an option. For a long time, your soulmate may have ignored the signs. They may have convinced themselves that the timing was wrong, that fear was safer than love, or that life would somehow solve everything without requiring them to take action. But every lesson they have experienced, every disappointment, every sleepless night, and every unanswered question has slowly guided them toward one truth. That truth is you. Right now, something extraordinary is happening within their heart. They are beginning to understand that real love demands courage. It demands honesty. It demands stepping into the unknown with faith instead of fear. This realization is not comfortable, but it is necessary. The universe has been gently pushing them toward this awakening, and now they can no longer ignore what their soul has been trying to tell them. Think about how many people spend their entire lives wondering what if. They let fear become the author of their story. They stay in familiar places instead of embracing extraordinary opportunities. Your soulmate has reached the point where they refuse to live with regret. They are beginning to realize that losing the chance to be with someone who truly understands them would be a far greater pain than facing temporary uncertainty. That is why they are preparing to make the boldest move of their life. This bold move is not simply about sending a message or making a phone call. It begins much deeper than that. It begins inside the heart. Before someone changes their actions, they must first change their beliefs. Your soulmate is slowly replacing doubt with confidence, confusion with clarity, and fear with determination. Every day, they are becoming stronger than the version of themselves that once held them back. Meanwhile, you have also been growing. Perhaps life has challenged you in unexpected ways. Maybe you've experienced heartbreak, loneliness, or moments when you questioned whether your dreams would ever come true. Yet every challenge has shaped you into someone wiser, kinder, and more resilient. You may not always recognize your own transformation, but it has been happening all along. The beautiful truth is that two people do not meet by accident when both have completed important lessons. Timing matters because growth matters. The universe often waits until both hearts are ready before opening the next chapter. Your soulmate is beginning to understand this divine timing. Instead of rushing or resisting, they are learning to trust the process. They are realizing that everything they experienced had a purpose, even the painful moments. Every delay prepared them for something greater. Imagine someone standing before a locked door for years, believing it would never open. Then one day, they discover the key has been in their pocket all along. That is exactly what is happening within your soulmate spirit. They are discovering the courage they believed they never had. This courage will inspire actions that once seemed impossible. They may finally speak the words they have kept hidden. They may release people who no longer belong in their future. They may walk away from situations that drain their energy. They may choose authenticity over comfort. These decisions are never easy, but they are necessary for a meaningful life. The universe rewards courage because courage creates movement. When someone decides to follow their heart despite uncertainty, countless invisible doors begin opening around them. Opportunities appear. Unexpected conversations happen. Coincidences become meaningful signs. Everything starts aligning with their new direction. This is why your own energy matters right now. Instead of focusing on fear or impatience, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Continue growing. Continue healing. Continue believing that your future holds blessings greater than your past. The stronger your inner peace becomes, the more naturally you attract the relationships and experiences meant for you. Remember this powerful truth. Love is never about desperation. Love is about alignment. When two souls align through honesty, healing, and faith, extraordinary things become possible. Perhaps you've been asking the universe for a sign. Maybe you've wondered whether someone is thinking about you, whether your story is already unfolding behind the scenes. While no one can predict the future with certainty, one thing remains true. Every positive choice you make today changes the possibilities of tomorrow. Choose hope instead of fear. Choose patience instead of frustration. Choose self-respect instead of self-doubt. These choices send powerful energy into your future. Your soulmate is learning the very same lesson. They are discovering that waiting forever is no longer an option. Every passing day reminds them that life is precious. Dreams deserve action. Love deserves honesty. That realization creates momentum. Momentum creates transformation. Transformation creates miracles. You may notice unexpected feelings within yourself as this energy shifts. You might suddenly feel inspired to start something new, reconnect with your purpose, or release emotional baggage you've carried for years. Trust these moments. Growth often begins quietly before it becomes visible. Sometimes the boldest move is not made in front of the world. Sometimes it happens in silence, inside a person's heart, long before anyone else notices. Your soulmate is experiencing that silent transformation now. Every fear they overcome becomes another step toward freedom. Every limiting belief they release creates space for love. Every act of courage brings them closer to the future they truly desire. But this message is not only about them. It is also about you. You are being invited to become fearless in your own life. Stop waiting for perfect conditions before believing in yourself. Stop allowing past disappointments to define what is possible. Every sunrise offers another opportunity to begin again. Your dreams deserve your commitment. Your happiness deserves your attention. Your future deserves your faith. The universe responds to people who continue moving forward even when they cannot see the entire path. Faith does not require perfect evidence. Faith simply asks you to take the next step. That next step may be forgiving yourself. It may be letting go of an old story. It may be believing that you are worthy of extraordinary love. Never underestimate how powerful self-belief can become. When you genuinely value yourself, your entire energy changes. You attract healthier relationships, stronger opportunities, and deeper peace because your actions begin reflecting your confidence. Your soulmate is learning this lesson too. They are realizing they cannot continue hiding behind excuses. They cannot silence what their heart keeps repeating. They cannot ignore the connection they continue feeling. Sooner or later, truth always becomes stronger than fear. And when truth leads the way, bold actions naturally follow. So instead of worrying about what tomorrow may bring, use today wisely. Build your confidence. Protect your peace. Express gratitude for every lesson that has shaped your journey. The life you are creating right now is preparing you for opportunities you cannot yet imagine. Believe that every delay has carried hidden wisdom. Believe that every challenge has strengthened your character. Believe that every chapter has prepared you for something beautiful. Most importantly, believe in yourself. Because the greatest love story always begins with the relationship you have with your own soul. As your confidence grows, you naturally become a light that attracts meaningful connections. Whether your soulmate reaches out tomorrow, next month, or at another unexpected moment, your greatest victory will always be becoming the person you were meant to be. And perhaps that is the biggest message of all. Your soulmate may indeed be preparing for the boldest move of their life. But the boldest move you can make today is choosing faith over fear, growth over comfort, and hope over doubt. When two hearts make that choice at the same time, incredible possibilities begin to unfold. Stay patient, stay strong, stay grateful, and never stop believing that the best chapter of your story may be much closer than you think.